Go to imaginativestorm.com. You look in the top navigation and go to
I'm
community.
Houston.
When you're on the community page, you scroll down a little bit and you will see Imaginative Storm on Circle. Click there, make a username and password. It's free. Look on the left-hand side in the navigation for prompt of the week, and the most recent one will be at the top.
Thursday afternoon, and as they gather, it seems so connected and so much like a community that we are calling it a community gathering. So thank you for joining us, tuning in, participating in our Imaginative Storm work, and being part of our community. So we're going to do what we did on Saturday morning for you now.
And we realized that the community aspect of this is more important than we've been giving it credit for. So, that's the kind of the new realization. And it's lovely when some of the members of the community are all there on the same Zoom, but we're throwing out threads into the wider world, and maybe you've caught one of those threads, and you're joining our community from who knows where. We know it reaches to Australia and Japan and Rwanda and South Africa and all across Europe, Kosovo, France, Spain, Portugal, all these places that people join us from. And who knows where you might be. So here we go.
So this is what we are up to every Saturday. And if you've tuned in before and you've worked with us on these calls, you know what's coming. But if you're new, welcome. Thank you for showing up. So what we'll do now is do what we do every Saturday. We will offer an image. And when the image pops up, what we would like for you to do is to take 2 minutes, and we do the timing. You don't have to worry about it. And jot down whatever words or phrases pop into your imagination because you've encountered the image. You may look up and see the image 2 or 3 times, or you may see it once and off you go. Trust your imaginative imagination as you let the words just flow out and collect as many as you can in 2 minutes. Anything else we need to say?
Just to reiterate that it's a list. It's a list of single words or short phrases. It's not joined up writing yet. So whatever words pop into your head don't have to have anything to do with the image. They don't have to have anything to do with one another. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Doesn't matter. The point is just simply to create this list of words and short phrases as you look at this image.
So now you have your own personal list, and on our calls, we go around the Zoom room and ask everybody to contribute a word or a phrase. So we end up with a community list as well. So each person on the call, they have a list similar to the one you have now. And we also end up with a larger community list. So what we'll do now is share our community list with you, so you will have what we were working with earlier today, and you'll also have your list. So Allegra's going to read that for you now.
And the nice thing about the community list is it's the community imagination, in fact. So we all kind of have this pool of communal imagination, or this well, or however you want to describe it, to draw from. So here is today's community list. Sparkle eyes, lost. The alley understands. A long way from home. Rain abandoned. Baby's breath. Torn memories. Cheeky monkey. Abandoned. Rip me. Leaf bearer. Face ancestors' flowers. Remnant. Litter lout. Here's mud in your eye. How'd you get here? Smile. Hope. Prescience. Grief. Mulch. Joyful shrapnel. She's gone, the joy won't disappear.
So you have our list as well. And as you've probably figured out by this point, you could take any one word or phrase on the community list or on the list that you have, and you could build something out from there, or you could put the words and the phrases in any kind of combination you want, and your imagination will process it and do something with it, make form out of it, from the imaginative storm to the creative form. So what we'd like to do now is ask you to get ready to generate 10 minutes worth of timed writing based on the two lists, and most especially based on what your imagination produces.
So you can use the list as much or as little as you like. You don't have to use any of the words on the list at all if you don't feel like it. The idea is to let your imagination take the lead. Wherever your imagination goes, that's great. There is no way to do this wrong. You're not wrong because you've only used one word from the list, and you're not wrong because you've used 50 words from the lists. So poetry or prose, long or short, coherent or incoherent, fanciful or very philosophical, wherever your imagination is taking you in the next 10 minutes, that's a good place to go.
And your time begins right now, and we'll see you in 10. So now you have a brand new piece of writing, didn't exist before the 10 minutes started and ended. So now what we would like for you to do is to do the same thing we do every Saturday and every Thursday. And oh, by the way, you can join us on Saturday and Thursday. All you have to do is go to the Imaginative Storm and click the links, which you'll see on the page, and you can be with us in person, live, actually, not in person, but on the Zoom. It's almost in person. Anyway, what we'd like for you to do now is what we do every Saturday after and Thursday after we finish writing. We ask people to go into Zoom rooms and read their work. So we would like for you to put us on pause and read your work aloud. And if somebody happens to be in the room and you feel comfortable reading it aloud to somebody listening, please feel free to do that. You most especially will be listening to your own voice, and your own voice as you read aloud will inform you in ways that we guarantee you will surprise you just a little bit. So put us on pause and read your work out loud.
So we hope you did that. You are your most important audience. It's not a waste of time. The influence that reading aloud has on your inner critic, if your inner critic is a problem for you, you will find that it changes its tune the more you read your own work aloud. And if you like what you wrote, if you'd like to share it further than just to your own listening ears, you can post it on our Circle platform. And you'll find all the prompts we've done for the last 3.5 years all there. And people who are on our Zoom also go there and post what they wrote. And you can read other people's writing. You can comment on what pops for you. These are things that are written in 10 minutes. So criticism is ridiculous. The only thing that's interesting is what strikes the reader. So that's how we interact on the Circle. We reflect back to the writers what worked for us, what struck our imaginations. So this is how you get there. You go to imaginativestorm.com, you look at the top navigation and you click on the page Community. When you're on the community page, you scroll down and very soon you will see Imaginative Storm on Circle. So click in the picture, click on the word Circle, and you will find yourself on the Circle site. There you can make a username and a password if you haven't been there before, and it's free. And once you're in, you'll see in the left-hand column navigation, prompt of the week. And click on that, you'll find the most recent prompt at the top. And as I said, every prompt that we've done for the last 3.5 years is listed on there. They're also all here on the YouTube channel. So if you would like to do a little more of this than just once a week, you have a pretty vast archive of prompts to work with.
And while you're on the Imaginative Storm site, imaginativestorm.com, you'll find a link that will allow you, invite you, encourage you to join us on Saturday or Thursday, and then lots of other resources. We do workshops, and we have books we have books to offer you, and all kinds of things. So we hope you go visit imaginativestorm.com. We most especially hope you show up one day on our live Zoom calls, and we do appreciate the work you're doing now. Thank you for tuning in, and come back again very soon.
Please do.